What is up, ADG traders? This is Munya, the best boom and crash trader, and in this video I'm going to show you guys the 99.99% accurate boom and crash strategy and how it works. And also I'm going to show you how we managed to enter into this beautiful buy trade for crash 500. I'm going to explain to you guys the settings for this strategy as well as the conditions that have to be met if you want to catch this nice swing trade. As you can see, we are in the 50-minute time frame on crash 500. So this strategy is for boom and crash, and you can do both going against the spikes and going spike catching. It's a very simple strategy. Many of you guys have been following it right here on this channel. If you haven't, please make sure that you check out our previous videos where I was explaining about this strategy even more. Now, before I continue, you guys have already seen that although the crash market or the crash index itself is an index that detects a falling price, we have also established that you can also get some opportunities to enter into some long positions, even though crash is an index that detects sells. But we all know that the market moves up and down, and that's what we call trending. The market moves in cycles, and that exactly is also the case for crash 500. Now, I've also posted this strategy in our VIP signals group. I'll explain further on how to join that as well. So this is how the strategy looks like. I'm going to go through all the settings that you need for this. As usual, I will remove all the indicators that I have on my screen so that we can have a step-by-step process of installing this strategy. Now, don't mind other lines that are on our charts. We just going to be using very simple lines. This was just for my analysis, but right now you can see the clean buy trade that we managed to get into. You can see that right here we had a very small drawdown, so this is quite a good strategy because of the drawdown, right? We almost entered into a sniper entry. I'm going to show you where we went wrong and how you can also correct that while it's using this strategy. Now, if you haven't already, please make sure you click that subscribe button and like this video if you enjoy seeing this type of videos. Okay, so the first indicator that we want to install, the very first indicator that we want to install is moving averages. Already some of you already know the 1450 strategy, but let's go through this strategy together. Remember, for a strategy to work correctly, you need to be able to identify the trend, identify the entry point, and also identify the exit point. And the indicators that we are going to install right now should be able to give us those three major points. So the first indicator that we want to install is a moving average, and this moving average will have the following properties. We're going to have a period of 14 right here. The shift will be 0. The method will be exponential. Apply to close. There are no levels on this indicator, and on visualization it's all time frames. Please make sure that on visualization you allow all time frames, because we're going to be doing some time frame blending and we're going to be doing some drop down analysis as well. Okay, so the color for this one is red, and you can click done, and as you can see, we now have that red moving line. Actually, we should make the first indicator green, so let me just quickly change to green. Okay, right, perfect. We have now have that green moving average running across our charts. Let's proceed. The next indicator that we're going to need is also a moving average again, but this time the moving average is going to have a period of 50. The shift will remain as 0. The method will remain as exponential. Apply to close, and once again allow it to be on all time frames. This time we're going to put the red color. Okay, so the EMA 50 is the one that is red. I will explain to you guys why it is red and why we need the EMA 50. But for those that have been following us for quite some time, you guys already know that the EMA 50 is also like a trend line for us, and also a take profit and a stop loss. Okay, so you can see that we now have that red moving average added on to our charts, okay, which is great. Then this is the main window. We're going to create our indicator window 1 right now. Okay, so going back to my indicator section, I'm going to go to my main window, and we're going to look for the stochastic oscillator. It's under oscillators right there, and it is going to have the following properties. The percentage K period is going to be 1, the percentage D period is going to be 1, the slowing is 1, price field is low over high, and the method is simple. Okay, and then on levels, this time we have 2 levels. We've got our 20 level and our 80 level. Now you've already seen that we labeled our levels. So our 20 level is going to be our buy zone. You can actually add a zone right there, and our 80 level is going to be our sell zone. Okay, you can click done. Now I need you to take note of the fact that on your styling for the stochastic oscillator, please make sure that the main and the signals in the signal have the same color as your background. You can see mine are all white, right? Because I've got a white background. Okay, so if you click done, you will see that what will be added to your charts will only be the zones, the buy zone and the sell zone, and nothing else will be inside. And that's how you know that you have correctly installed your indicator window 1. Okay, so please take note of that, and also try and follow the same styles that I'm using throughout this video. You can later on customize to your own colors once you are comfortable with the strategy. Okay, so try and make life easy by following the same styling. Okay, you have a white background, follow the same colors, and once you are aware of the strategy correctly, then you can customize to your own custom colors. Okay, next we're going to install the final indicator, and this indicator will go to our indicator window 1, and it is going to be a moving average, and this moving average will have the following properties. We're going to change the period to 10, the shift and the method will remain as they are, and apply to close as well. And the only last thing that we will change right here is the style. We're going to put it to black, right? And we can click done, and as you can see, we now have that black moving average on our charts. So you can see that it is appearing on all our time frames, which is exactly what we want. And we can see that we can have a look on all the time frames with the same indicator, right? This means that we have successfully installed the strategy, the 1450 strategy, and now what's left is basically understanding how it works. When do you buy, when do you sell, how do you conduct your trading sessions with this strategy. Now I'll also be posting these settings in our free Telegram channel. The link will be in our description box below. It's completely free to join, and in that group you'll also be able to find free trading setups from these beautiful strategies. You'll also be able to find my trading results from these strategies, and also my students trading results that are under my mentorship or under my VIP signals group. So if you want to be part of that trading community, it's completely free to join. There are over 7,000 traders in there, as you can see on the screen, and all you have to do is just click the link in the description box below, and it will take you straight to the Telegram channel where you can join our Discord. Okay, so if you want to be part of that, please feel free to join as well. It's completely free, like I said. And I've mentioned the VIP signals group, and you guys know that as part of me giving back to you guys for the likes, for the comments, for the views, I pick a winner each and every time I post a video. I pick a winner for our VIP signals group, and this time's VIP signals group winner is Quincy, and basically they were the first to comment. So I'll put their comment right here so that you can know that they were the first to comment. And Quincy, you've just won VIP signals group access, which means that you'll be able to trade with us each and every single day and become a profitable trader. If you also want to win a spot in our VIP signals group, all you have to do is to make sure that you're a subscriber, and you have to like this video and comment down below. The first one to comment wins VIP access. So I'll be announcing the winner in the next video, and it better be you. So comment down below and make sure that you like this video. Okay, so enough with that. Let's talk about the strategy. Let's talk about how we managed to enter into that buy trade. All right, some of you already know the strategy, so I'll start by explaining how I entered into this trade. So first of all, I went to my 1 hour time frame. Of course, I'm going to start from a high time frame, and from my 1 hour time frame, I noticed a few things when I was trading. I noticed that we were coming from this, we were selling, right? And I noticed that we were coming from this sell zone going all the way down to our buy zone. So I already had that mentality that we are about to reverse, right? Obviously, we're coming from a sell. The sell is about to be exhausted, and we're about to end the sell. And I could see that from my 1 hour time frame, but I could not get an entry or where to start from. So I waited patiently. I went to my 30-minute time frame and I looked for my conditions for the strategy. And what are those conditions? Now, in my 30-minute time frame, I could see some of my conditions met, and that condition was this black line has to be in a buy zone if you want to enter a buy trade, or in a sell zone if you want to enter a sell trade. And in this one, we realize that we are in a buy zone, which means that we should look out for buying opportunities, right? This basically meant that this sell momentum that I was seeing was coming to an end, and the market was telling me that try to look for buy trade. I could also see my price action here. You can see that the price was trying to push up, right? Although it was failing and bouncing on that EMA 50. So some of you can already see that the EMA 50 can be a trend line as well, because we were bouncing at that level, and that's some of the uses of that EMA 5, okay, to EMA 50 to show you your stop loss levels, to show you boundaries of the market basically. Okay, so I could see that we are still in a downward momentum because price was failing to break my zones, but I then realized that at this point, let me highlight it for you, where you see those blue arrows, I realized that my price action was telling me that we have crossed to be above the green line, right? And that already signifies that we are about to enter into a buy trade. But remember, it is not a trade on its own, because these two, you cannot enter just based on these two conditions. I had to wait for the third condition. Some of you that have been watching the videos know what the third condition is, but from my 30-minute, I could establish that we are about to enter into a buy trade. So I went then down further to my 15-minute time frame to look for the final conditions. And still, from my 15-minute time frame, there were no entries yet. We were just confirmed that we're supposed to enter into a buy. You can see that our price is crossing all our candlesticks, our green candlestick, to be above, but we're waiting for the final entry. And from the 5-minute time frame, we managed to get the final entry. And you know that, guys, the final entry comes when the green line then crosses with the red line. Remember, this is a crossover strategy. You have to have that crossover somewhere, and we managed to see it from our 5-minute time frame right here. We managed to cross over to be above all the lines, okay? And also the green line crossed to be above the red, which signifies a high momentum in buying. So at that point, we were ready to buy, and we did enter into some buy trades. But of course, the market maker tried to scare us and see if we know what we're doing. But indeed, we did understand the strategy. We just knew that this is just a simple drawdown. Basically, our drawdown was actually from here to this low, right? So basically, that's how far we had to wait. It looks like it's a lot because we're in a 5-minute time frame, but considering the win, it was nothing. Okay, it was nothing. Let me show you the amount of pips that it represented. If we entered right here, okay, let me put a buy stop rather, right? Let me put a buy stop here, and So you can see that with one lot size, this was the maximum loss that you would incur. And let me show you the profit. The current profit is over 100. So this was more than a 1:3 risk reward ratio, so it was good for us to enter, and we managed to enter into that trade, as you can see. So this is the same way you should be trading using this strategy. Let me look at another example of when you could have entered your trade. Actually, this sell trade, we were supposed to get it first before entering into this buy trade, because if you go to the 15-minute time frame, you can see that we had conditions. All conditions were met, even from a higher time frame. You can see that we had from our 30-minute, we had our black line right there in our sell zone, which represents this level, right? And we could see that price already was falling and crossing to be below that green line. So already we have two conditions already met. All we were left with is knowing or looking over for this crossover of the green and the red. So we're supposed to enter our sell trade right here. This is when all the conditions were met, and you can see that from this point we're supposed to go all the way down with the market. This strategy still predicted the trade, and you can see that it still saw that sell trade was still there. So either way, if you miss the sell trade, it will just eventually get into this buy trade, because it just inverted itself into that trade. So you can see how easy and simple it was for you guys to trade with this strategy. Tell me guys what you think about this strategy. The best comment wins VIP access, free VIP access. It's very simple. All you have to do is to make sure that you are a subscriber. We are almost at 40,000 subscribers, and all you have to do is to like the video. Let's get to 100 likes, and comment down below, and in the next video I'll be picking the next winner on this strategy. And if you want to learn more about this strategy, make sure you check out our previous videos where I'm explaining different ways in which you can trade with this strategy. If you guys enjoy these videos and you want to see more analysis on this strategy, please click the like button. Let's get to 100 likes, and don't forget to share with your friends, and don't forget to practice this first on your demo accounts before moving on to your real accounts. Until next time.